Hey, Chase Sexton, Anaheim 2, obviously a great night. I feel like it was never in doubt. All through qualifying, you were the quickest guy by quite a way as well. Main events, even the middle one, you finished 5th, quickest guy. Yeah, great night, and I feel like it was never in doubt.
Yeah, I mean, we'd like to think that I've qualified fastest a lot. Today was a little bit different, though. I feel like I was definitely like a little bit of a gap between me and second in qualifying, which was nice to have, but you never know when it comes to racing. Eli, all those guys show up, so main event 1 was able to put a stamp on it and had a good race with Kenny. I felt like we were back and forth doing practice motos, and then main event 2 was riding good. I set up on the outside of Aaron and was trying to cut under, and I just lost the front and put me back, but fought hard, and then main event 3 we just dropped the hammer, and I was able to get a good start with Jason and just was riding really well. So stoked on that, was able to shine when I needed to, and yeah, we're ready to kind of get this thing going a little bit and not be so mediocre.
Yeah, well, speaking of mediocre, on press day you said you'd give yourself a 6.5 out of 10 for the first 2 rounds. So what number do you feel like you're operating at tonight?
Well, after tonight, we're probably around a 7.5 now. We've got
still that much room to go.
Yeah, we got room to go. I mean, it's one race. I want to be able to replicate this, and that's what it's going to take to win championships. So tonight was big. I mean, tonight, if I was to rate tonight, it'd probably be like a 9 for me. Maybe like an 8. The second main event was not good, but
10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, 10. I mean, as long as we got the job done, that's really all that matters. But yeah, stoked on how I felt today. Was really happy and just overall solid.
Yeah, speaking of how you felt, Colt just said that this week you did a big fork and shock test. So what were you looking for? What did you find, and was that helpful tonight?
Definitely put some work in this week. I spent all day Tuesday testing, and then I reevaluated on Wednesday. I did some motos with different settings, and then picked what I wanted to run. And then yesterday I felt decent on the bike. And then today we actually ended up making more changes. Just trying to get the bike not to do so much teeter-tottering and not so much pitch front to rear. Kind of keeping it somewhere in the middle. That it really comes down to like when you're trying to turn under and coming in really fast, you need the bike to be planted. And when it's doing a lot of teeter-totter, you don't have much to kind of be planted to. So was working on that, and yeah, we definitely made a step in the right direction. Not perfect, but we're where we need to. We're on the trajectory we need to be on, and yeah, happy with how the team kind of rallied around today and got me happy.
Is the setup compared to San Diego then? Is bike setup like completely different, like not even recognizable?
No, I mean I wouldn't say it's completely different. It's definitely I would say it's stiffer on both ends. Just a lot of it's not even that much different. It's just a little bit stiffer, a little bit different of a characteristic in my fork, but yeah, not huge changes. Not like we're trying to reinvent the wheel, just overall trying to build and keep what I've been running, but trying to improve it.
And last thing, just going back to tonight, main event 3, definitely I think the best you've ever ridden in Supercross. Like that was lights out, like no one else even had a chance.
Yeah, that's what I trained for. That's like I was able to actually translate how I ride during the week and put it into a main event, which is what I need to do every weekend, which is obviously easier said than done. But that was a big moment for me, being able to kind of clutch up when I needed to, because that was basically 4-way tie going into the last race against guys that have all won championships. And really happy that just to get that done, and that even means more, that last main event win, than even winning the whole thing. Just kind of shifting the momentum into my side, and yeah. Like I said, I'm ready to go to Houston and keep this thing rolling.
One more quick thing that I just thought of. Starts were even on point tonight. Improvement over the first 2 rounds as well. So was that something you did with bike setup, or did you make an improvement there as well?
I would say, I mean, even last weekend, my starts were good. I was just so far outside that I didn't really have much to really stand on. So tonight was able to be obviously in good gates. Honestly, the last main, my gate wasn't great, but I was able to make it work. I lined up right next to Jason. He had a perfect gate. So, yeah, I just really needed to kind of get my RPMs in the right spot, and I launched out good. And yeah, we came into the first corner side by side. I got in there first, but he came on, like, pushed me straight wide, which was obviously it's racing, and him and I raced pretty clean tonight, which was cool. And like I said, I'm just really happy on how I was able to persevere after the second main and kind of get back to where we need to be and keep the momentum going on my side.